and Becky. I'm humbled and feel very privileged to be up here. Good afternoon, esteemed delegates and guests. Who am I? I'm Charlene Matheson. I'm Precinct Committeeman 317 from Hayden, situated right here in Kootenai County. Like many of you, I moved here from someplace else. For me, it was Houston, Texas. So you'll hear sometimes the y'all comes out. To seek peacefulness from the bustling city life. We moved here back in 2008 when we purchased property, and it was because Katrina had hit, Hurricane Ike had hit, and another hurricane had hit within a short period of time. And so we looked and we did a lot of research, and we found that residing in Idaho is much like Texas was in a conservative red state. I've been a resident of Hayden for 3 years, residing in Sandpoint for 14 years. As a devout Christian, I have a strong reverence to God and a profound love of our country and state. I am a mother who tells her son every day, "I love you, son." He lives in Genesee, a rural farming community outside of Moscow. And recently for my birthday, I spent it attending a community day parade in Genesee, which was truly an idyllic experience, right out of the Andy Griffith Show, with Andy, Opie, and Aunt Bee, and Barney living in Mayberry. That's how I used to think of Sandpoint when I first arrived. Now I think that way when I go to Genesee and visit them. Another great place in Idaho where families can raise their children in a safe and secure environment. If you have not been to Genesee, Idaho, you should take the opportunity on your way to Lewiston to stop by. It's a very small town. The kids just come out of their houses and run to the park. They ride their bikes in the street. It's very lovely. As a devoted grandmother of a 4.5-year-old grandson, AJ, he loves his Nona, I have commenced instilling patriotic values in him from a tender age, like I did my son. My son went with me on when people were running for city council in Houston, Republican city council. My son went with me. When they were running for presidents, my son went with me. And that's how I plan and intend on having my grandson do it. He will be with me. Every time he sees the flag, he says, "America, America," and I'm very proud of that. My role as a realtor enables me to advocate for Idaho by imparting knowledge regarding our state's historical and natural splendor to newcomers. I share facts about our gem state, such as Idaho Day, March 3rd, Idaho statehood on July 3rd, 1890, our state symbols, our Idaho's flag, and magnificent beauty that we have the privilege to live in and enjoy every day. Why me? I am a conservative Republican, and I do not use that term loosely by any means. Did y'all hear me? I am a conservative Republican. My first vote was for Ronald Reagan when I was in college. I worked on his campaign in Houston by getting out the vote and participating in the grassroots by being a foot soldier. And I did a foot soldier for Precinct 317 too. It brought back many great memories I have with my college friends. Genuine in my allegiance to the conservative Republican cause, I affirm my support for President Trump and his candidacy without hesitation, identifying myself as a Trump supporter. My friends and family know me as a Trumpette. I believe and I support the Republican platform. I believe that individuals should choose their candidates in the primary election, not the party. I believe Idaho's Republican Party needs to be balanced, mended, and united. The Democrats see us as weak and divided. I am not a Democrat. I am not a rhino. I am a conservative Republican. I believe in complete financial transparency. I believe an elected official is accountable to the voters. I believe Idaho needs Republicans engaged to talk and act on issues, and I believe we must keep Idaho red for our future legacy for our children. And since I'm running out of time, I would like to make one quote, please. In closing, I'm compelled to share a reminder from Ronald Reagan, highlighting the enduring relevance of his words. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it once was like in the United States where men were free. I respectfully request your support and vote. Thank you. Charlene Matheson.